Welcome to today's webinar, guys. We're calling it the GBBG Bit Billions Incredible Program Launch. I think it's going to catch a lot of you by surprise and kind of off guard because it's something that just came out of the blue. But it's a really, really cool opportunity. We've been discussing it in the Founders Advisory Committee for a little bit now and working out a little bit of details. And David Newman and I have been working on the finer points of this new program for some time now. I think it's just going to be something really cool, and I think you guys are going to like it. I think it's going to be a product that you can promote very well, and it's something that's useful. It's something that people need. So it's a product that I think will be well received, and I think the price point is good for what you're going to get for it. And also, what I think is really cool is I think the commission structure is really good. So I think you're going to be really happy with the commissions and things that are going to be offered on this particular program. So without further ado, I'll get started here. Today is the 13th of August. It's around a little bit after 8 o'clock a.m. New York Eastern time in the U.S. We're going to try to record this, and we'll try to edit it and have it online so you guys can share it as soon as possible and use this webinar in promoting and building your team on this new program. So you're probably wondering, why in the world did I just open up a web browser showing you ClickSense? Everybody's heard of ClickSense before. Is this the amazing new program we're going to talk about? Don't worry, this is not the amazing new program we're going to talk about. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to start here because I want to talk about a problem that exists in internet marketing. And then we'll talk about a solution. And the reason I wanted to open up ClickSense is I think it's a great program. I mean, they have a really nice website. They have a nice program to offer. And I know that there's a lot of people who make good money using ClickSense, especially people who are there regularly, who've built good downlines and have pretty good affiliate, program inside of ClickSense. I've heard quite a few people who making pretty decent money. And as you look right on their homepage, you see, that they've paid out quite a bit of money. I think over $12 million already to their membership. So it's a good program and it goes well. But what I want to talk about is not anything bad about ClickSense. I want to talk about a problem that exists in the entire internet marketing industry. And this is something that we identified with recently as David Newman and I were working on something else, and we started to realize that there's an awesome potential for a solution to be offered that might be something that could really benefit most internet marketers. And this is for anybody, not just internet marketers. I mean, network marketing, companies, MLM companies, work from home companies, pay-to-click websites, basically anything that you might call alternative earnings, work from home programs or stay-at-home mom type programs or whatever you want to classify those as. Everybody on this call is probably familiar with those types of programs because most of you are what we would call internet marketers, or you're aspiring to be an internet marketer. Almost every one of us on this call, I'm sure every person on this call, their dream or their vision is that they can earn enough money through their computer, through online marketing and online tools, that they could quit their day job, or they could live a more relaxed and easy lifestyle, maybe have a little bit more independence and financial freedom and stuff. And this is the dream that everybody seeks after. This is why most of us have gone into online marketing or network marketing or MLM marketing or whatever type of program we're in. But I want to talk to you about something. Have you ever realized that, I say this a lot of times. I know on quite a few of our past webinars, I've always said that I honestly believe that most network marketing or internet marketing or MLM companies, not all of them, some of them obviously are straight up scams or Ponzi's, but the ones that are offering a real, true product, something that you can buy, something tangible that solves a problem or it creates a benefit for the customer. Most of those programs are actually pretty good programs. And when you look at their compensation models and how they're designed, they're really designed in a cool way to where they can, the story that you can join an MLM or a network marketing company or an internet marketing company, and you can reach financial freedom and beyond. It's really true because people do it, and especially if you look at some of the long-term, well-established, network marketing companies out there like Herbalife or Melaleuca or Amway or Avon or companies like that. You'll find out that these are companies that And honestly, I even classify companies like Aflac Insurance into network marketing, because that's essentially what an insurance company is insurance agents bring in other insurance agents, and they make a downline commission on the downline insurance. If you think about most network marketing companies, their compensation plan and their product is designed to do exactly what they say they're designed to do. They're designed to deliver a product, to solve a problem, and to deliver commissionable earnings so that people can generate, independent wealth. And there are people who've made untold, millions of dollars in, internet marketing and network marketing and multi-level marketing, etc. So I always say that the great thing about MLM is that it's true. You can make money from it. Here's the big problem. The big problem is that most people who join a network marketing company or an MLM or an internet marketing program are not professional marketers or professional advertisers themselves. Okay? So how many people on this call would say that you're an advertising guru? How many people on this call would say that you could compete with the top ad agencies in New York City for the billion-dollar Nike clients and stuff like that, because you are just an incredible marketing guru who knows exactly how to take a brand to the market, deliver a message, and generate just untold millions and billions of dollars in sales revenue? I would be willing to bet that probably most people on this call wouldn't classify themselves in the advertising or the marketing guru, side of things. Now, maybe some of you have more experience than others in online marketing, or even network marketing. Maybe some of you guys have been at this game for a while, so you've developed some good tools like list building tools or advertising tools or whatever, and it's helped you to build your business. But honestly, the reason most people don't make a lot of money when it comes to internet or network marketing is that they're not professional marketers or advertisers to begin with. So most of us have to do what pretty much everybody does. You start out by marketing to all your friends and your family, right? You tell all your friends and family everything you can about it. You're trying to convince everybody that you personally know to join up or get involved or whatever. But then once you run out of friends and family, what do? Well, you start turning to the accessible channels for you. And any of you guys have been marketing anything on the internet or offline in a network marketing company will realize that what's accessible to you is generally what I call cheap advertising, okay? And there's a reason for that. Cheap advertising is cheap. The reason cheap advertising is cheap is it's not very effective. And it's normally designed to be cheap advertising for a purpose, because it's designed to try to attract people who need a certain thing, but they don't really have the massive budgets, to go out there and get the top quality advertising in the world. So let me ask you a question. How many people on this call could probably run an ad campaign that could compete with somebody like Nike or Microsoft or I don't know, or Facebook or somebody like that? How many of you guys are making media buys on international television or nationwide broadcasts on TV, or even the premier spots on the internet? Honestly, I bet all of us are realizing, no, we're not. And there's a reason for that. None of us personally have multi-million-dollar budgets that we can spend in advertising and marketing to attract people to our programs. So what do? We all resort to the cheapest or the most accessible advertising sources that we can find. I was talking with David Newman the other day, and I want to point something out. I want to show you guys something really interesting here. This is ClickSense. It's a website where you can buy advertising, and basically it's a pay-to-click website. You place ads onto the site, and other people click and look at your ad, and it just cycles through. People are getting paid to look at ads, and other people are paying for people to look at those ads. So it's just it's a big cycle of advertising. So let's click on the View Ads page real fast. You don't even have to sign in to ClickSense to see their ads. You just click on View Ads, and you'll see the ads that are showing up. I want to show you guys something real fast. Let's just look at this first page of ads here. The first one here says monthly average earnings up to $500. Here's one, paid me 25 times 7-year-old PTC site. Here's best PTC sites. Now the best PTC of 2015. Here's find new ways to investment. Here's the best. Here's money of God is new investment. Click here to see this new website. I like that one because it's probably the most unique one on the page so far. But if you'll notice something, guys, here's what I'm trying to point out. Every ad on here is basically an internet marketing ad. It's advertising an internet marketing program. The funny thing that I think is funny is most of the ads you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right off the top, 12 ads here, you've got the majority of them are other pay-to-click sites, Here's an interesting thing when you think about it. Have you ever realized that most of the online advertising that's used by internet marketers is basically advertising to other internet marketers? Think about that for a second. If you run an ad on ClickSense, so let's say you run this ad right here, okay? Somebody comes along and clicks it. What is this ad geared for? It's geared to telling you about another pay-to-click site if you're an internet marketer. This is actually a very interesting thing, interesting concept if you think about this for a second. How many of us in the internet marketing world are spending a lot of money and a lot of time and energy advertising and promoting our program to other people who are advertising and promoting their program? Have you ever thought about that? I mean, you got a program to promote. Bob's got a program to promote. David's got a program to promote. Jill's got a program to promote, and everybody's promoting their programs to each other. But what's really the likelihood that if Bob's got a program that he really believes in, and he's in there and he likes it and he's promoting it and he's trying to build it and work on it and earn money from it, and he's promoting it to Jill and David and Larry and Sue, but they also already have programs that they're in and they love and they believe in and they want to try to get people to join their program, what do you think the actual conversion rate from that is? If I've got a program I believe in and I'm promoting it to you, but you've got a program you believe in and you're promoting it to me, we're basically wasting a whole lot of time and energy on each other, because the likelihood that I'm going to jump to your program under you or you jump to my program under me is very, very small. And actually, here's another thing. The likelihood that we're both promoting the same product to each other is actually pretty high. Because if you look at a lot of these online marketing channels that are opened up for internet marketers, how many times do you see the newest, latest, greatest thing comes out, and next thing you know, everybody's running an ad about the same thing? So you're going through a pay-to-click site, seeing the same pay-to-click site, or seeing the same ad, the same landing page over and over and over. It's just this time it was Bob's referral URL, now it's Larry's referral URL, now it's Mary's URL, now it's Joe's URL. I'm looking at the same website over and over and over, and maybe eventually I decide, okay, I'll sign up. So now guess what? Now I'm promoting that URL. Because what's happening in most of these systems is we're basically promoting to each other's programs. And it's not very effective advertising. So why do we do it? I'll tell you why we do it. We can afford it, right? It's not very expensive to run ads on a site like ClickSense. Matter of fact, if you go in and you look at their advertising, let's see here. Let's find their advertise. Okay, let's click on advertise button. Let's go look at their pricing. Very interesting. 500 ad credits for $1.10. Well, that's pretty affordable. Most people out there can afford $1.10. A million ad credits for $1,299, So the people who are really professional marketers, the big guys, they might spend $1,300 to get a million ad credits and just run a whole lot of ads, especially if they're in on the top of a brand new program that's about to launch that nobody's ever heard of before, and they want to get as much momentum as they can right off the bat. Those guys will come in and buy the big campaigns right off the bat, right? But guess what? After about a week, everybody's in that campaign and everybody's running the same ads, so it doesn't matter anymore, right? But it's the reason that we are drawn to these types of advertising channels. We can look at pay-to-click sites. We can look at these, what are they called, traffic exchanges or ad, rotations and stuff like that, where basically, like the banner swaps and stuff. Basically, all you're doing is you're marketing to each other. You're not really growing your business very often. And this is probably why we see the biggest number, the biggest bulk of people in internet marketing or MLM or network marketing or whatever are constantly jumping from one program to the next program to the next program to the next program to the next program. Because it's very, very few of us that are actually making any money. So we're all just trying to scramble to be the first one or the earliest ones into the next newest thing that's out, because we want to try to get a little bit of momentum before it's just old and dead and worthless, because, after everybody's running an ad on the same program, there's really no point in running ads on it. We might as well jump to something else, right? Because everybody's in it. So let's talk about something here. What about something like this? Let's go to yahoo.com. If you're really wanting to build your program, okay, let's say you found a really cool program you really believe in, and you really like this, this program. It pays great commissions. It delivers a great product. It's got something that's of value. You know, it's a really, really good opportunity for people. Why don't you buy this spot right here? Why don't you go buy this right here? This is a 250 by 300 pixel spot on the home page of Yahoo. I mean, we're talking about an ad position here that would generate millions and millions of clicks every single day to your website. It's massive traffic. Actually, this position right here on Yahoo's homepage is one of the best advertising spots in the world. It reaches more people faster than almost any other campaign possible on the planet. It's one of the top positions on earth. You know, you could think about companies like Yahoo, like Reddit, like LinkedIn, like Facebook. You know, these guys deliver billions and billions of page views every day, millions and millions of clicks. So let me ask you a question. Why are you spending your money running ads over here on ClickSense, you know, where it's basically just you marketing to your friend who already knows about the program you're in, and he's marketing to you about the program that you already know that he's in, when you could actually be running an ad right here on the homepage of Yahoo? I mean, think about it. Wouldn't it be much, much more beneficial for you as a marketer, as an internet marketer, to buy this spot right here on the homepage of Yahoo? Right? I mean, I think you guys should just go do that. Go buy that spot right there. That's the spot you should be marketing in. Yahoo or the homepage of, you know, on Reddit or on LinkedIn. I mean, why don't you go buy these really, really good premium marketing places if you want to be a professional internet marketer? Well, obviously you know, and I know the answer. I know why you're not buying this spot right here on Yahoo. Because the minimum purchase to buy this spot on Yahoo is over $10,000 a day. Okay? So I know that that's why I don't see your ad right here on Yahoo, because I don't think very many people on this call today have the ability or have it in their business plan at this point in time to purchase this spot right here on Yahoo for $10,000 every day. And as a matter of fact, if you spent $10,000 for this spot on Yahoo, you're not even going to have this spot for a whole entire day. You're going to have it for just a few seconds, because the volume of delivery that they're going to give you is going to be so high, it's just going to wipe out your delivery on such a small purchase. And as a matter of fact, if most of you really spend the time, and I'm sure some of you have in the past and looked at it, if you go down into the advertising section of Yahoo and you go in and you spend a little bit of time in their advertising channel and you look at the options for advertising with Yahoo, if you bother to go through and read all this and actually contact their advertising department and stuff, you'll find out that to actually place real content ads, real display ads in the Yahoo marketplaces, in any of their premium channels, you've got to have a massive budget. And you need to have very high quality content, high quality artwork. You know, it's not easy to just place an ad on Yahoo. Now, I do understand you can advertise in Yahoo search, you know, so if I typed work from home, you know, in Yahoo and I hit enter here, obviously you can advertise right here. You can buy these ads, and these aren't so expensive. I think they're like, what, 10, 25 cents per click or something like that. Well, probably to get on the first page, you need to be bidding a little bit higher than that. But if you want to get on their search engine results, you can probably get there as low as 10 cents or 25 cents per click. That still starts to become fairly expensive over time. But there is cheaper ways to advertise on networks like Yahoo, you know, and Google. You know, most people understand. I'm sure most everybody who's on this call understands what Google AdWords is. You know, and you understand that if I type work from home on Google and I search for that obviously there's going to be a few, you know, ads that pop up right here, because there's people who are advertising that, and you can even click here to see your ad here, and you can join their program AdWords. You can go in and create ads and bid on keywords and, you know, and appear in Google search too. But let me tell you something. This is also not the most productive advertising out there because of the fact that, first of all, you're in high competition with other people on certain keywords, and the people who really have the budgets are almost always going to dominate you with their content and their keyword bidding strategy, so that they're going to be ranking higher anyways. Second of all, over time, I bet, I'd like to ask a question real fast. David, maybe you could field this for me real quick. How many people in this call have used systems like Yahoo's, you know, Search Submit, or like Google AdWords and stuff to try to market their programs? And how many of you guys are still doing it? And how successful is it for you? I mean, are you seeing really, really good results out of it? Or over time, do you realize, man, I'm spending a lot of money, I'm getting clicks to my website, but I'm just not really getting, you know, conversions out of that? How many of you guys are experiencing that? And how many of you guys feel like it's the best advertising in the world?
Carol has in the past. Adrian says yes, not very successful. Matthew says AdWords and Facebook ads, more success with Facebook but still too expensive. Steve says bad deal. Bill Phillips says yes, he has. Okay, so obviously some of you guys has. They're not saying how successful. Bill and Trey, how successful was it when you did it? Jason Rice said expensive but have had success. Stoyan, true. Robert says very expensive. Michael Jones says stupidly expensive for return. Trey said it costs too much money. So yeah, most people are basically saying expensive.
You know, honestly, I bet probably 5, 6 years ago or 10 years ago, you know, Google search was probably the best place to advertise because it wasn't so saturated. You know, now we have an industry of internet marketers that's an actual industry. There's millions of people around the world doing what we call internet marketing now. And these internet marketers are people who are competing with each other to try to get people to join their programs. Because, guys, think about it. How many of our internet marketing programs work off of us getting people to join so that we earn commissions? Probably pretty much all of them, right? So you're in competition with every single other person in internet marketing when it comes to trying to build your program. As a matter of fact, if you think about it, you're actually in competition with your own downline. How many of you guys have recruited somebody into a program and taught them all about this? What are you teaching them? You're teaching them how to build lists, how to send out emails, how to run ads, how to try to build their downline. Well, guess what? If they're using the same tools you're using to build their downline, you're in competition with them. So let me ask you a question. Let's say we go back to ClickSense for a second. Let's say that you've got a really great program and you told your friend about it and he joined, and then you're training him. You're trying to teach him how to be an internet marketer. Maybe you use ClickSense for some of your advertising. So you teach him, hey, let's go run an ad for you on ClickSense. Well, guess what? You just created your own competition in ClickSense, right? Now there's an ad for you and there's an ad for Joe, and you're both advertising the same program. So you just diluted your own opportunities. Now, obviously, if it's an MLM or network structure or a multi-level structure where you earn off of his downline, you still are going to get a little bit of money from his downline. But honestly, guess what? You're building your own competition every time you bring people into these programs because they're doing the same thing you're doing. They have to try to market and advertise for people to join too. So isn't this a huge problem? I think we've spent enough time on this. What I wanted to do is I wanted to spend a lot of time really pointing out to you guys a major problem that we've identified, and that is that internet marketing is not easy because we're all competing with each other in the same channels, right? We pretty much have limited channels, limited opportunities of where to go out there and get, you know, to really grow. And I bet you any of you who are on here who are fairly successful, one thing that you've done over time is you've built your own little network, your own team, you know, or your own like list or whatever. And when something new comes along, where's the first place you go? You go to your list, and you probably guard and protect that list with your life. You don't want other people, you know, vulturing on your list, right? Because you've spent a long time building up a little network of team players that work with you to build a program. Every time a new program comes and you guys all decide to jump to that new program, you all jump together, right? and you try to keep that organization in as much of a same structure as possible. You're marketing to the same guys, and one guy's at the top and he's the first one out with an email, and then everybody rolls out with that email or that campaign or whatever, right? A lot of us use that strategy because we've learned that it's very, very difficult to bring in new stuff, new people, new participants in the program. So we're really, really protective of the ones that we have in our army, in our team, because we want that team to go with us wherever we go. So this is a huge problem. We don't have a lot of channels as an industry to market. And the few channels that we do have, and I'm actually going to be honest about something, guys. Let's talk about something for a second. Let's look at the $9 ad network, or actually here, let's do it from a different standpoint. Let's go to forum. Let's go to the BitBillions forum. I want to show you guys something. And you guys will realize the same thing that I've been realizing here. Let's go to the BitBillions forum, and let's open up the homepage, and look right here. An ad pops up. Play the lotto for free. Most fun, lucrative business opportunity and life-changing game, right? Let's just reload the page and look at the next ad that pops up. BitGold, okay, here's the BitGold affiliate program. Okay, let's open the next one. Viral cash machine, pull in $100 bills to your PayPal. Okay, let's load it again. Next one that pops up, 30-day blueprint to 5 figures. What are we seeing here? Everybody inside the GBBG BitBillions network is marketing to each other their programs, right? But how many of you guys are getting a lot of people to switch to your program or join your team when they're probably trying to pull their team and you along with them to something else, right? Because the problem is, in the internet marketing world, we've kind of all gotten ourselves tunnel visioned into these internet marketing channels. So we're all jumping on the same channels to try to reach the same people. And it's not producing great results for anybody but the guys that are already at the top, who already have the big teams that can take those big teams with them, right? Because it's not easy to build a big team. And it's especially not easy to build a big team when you're basically targeting to people who are already part of a big team, right? So how do you build a really successful business in internet marketing? There's only one answer. The only answer is that you have to be reaching new people. You have to be bringing new people to the table. You have to be teaching new people that have not been doing this already for so long, and they're not already part of the rehash, the cycle of the same group of people joining the same, following each other to new programs over and over and over again, right? We have to reach new people. But reaching new people means one thing. You have to expand out of the existing channels, right? Now, and I'm not going to say that it's impossible to reach new people through the existing channels, because new people come to GBBG all the time. New people go to ClickSense all the time. All of these programs do reach new people, but I will tell you something. There's a lot less new people going to ClickSense than are going to Yahoo or Facebook or Reddit, or LinkedIn or places like that. Those places get new people in droves, in exponentially higher numbers than ClickSense or GBBG, forum and places like this. We reach slowly but surely little dribbles of new people. So when a couple new people come to ClickSense and everybody who's on ClickSense is just running ads, guess what? Very soon that new person's gobbled up by somebody. So the competition for those new people is really, really high, but the number of new people is really, really low, right? So this is why we're all struggling, because we're all fighting with each other for a very, very limited source. It's like there's a million of us trying to drink from one coffee cup, and we got to share that one coffee cup among all of us. So it's not very effective. So how are we going to solve this program? I'm about to introduce to you guys a program that GBBG is launching today that is going to solve this problem for everyone. And this is not just for GBBG. This is for anyone who's involved in internet marketing or MLM marketing, network marketing, work from home. It doesn't matter what the program is. We are not biased. In other words, we're not saying, hey, we want you to quit whatever you're promoting and come join us. No. What we want to do is give you a tool to make what you're promoting better, to help you build what you're already promoting. so that you don't have to jump from program to program to program. You can focus on the program. I'm sure a lot of you have something you really like. It fits your personality. It provides a product. Some of you guys are involved in like vitamin programs and, different kinds of, health and wellness programs or beauty programs or whatever. There's all kinds of things out there that are sold through internet marketing, through multi-level marketing, etc. And I'm sure all of you have found something you like and you really want to sell that. You just don't have the tools to reach out to new people until now. I'm going to show you guys a URL. Every one of you guys can go to it if you want to. It's a brand new program created by GBBG, and it's called Agency. Agency.bitbillions.com. This is a full-service digital advertising agency for internet marketers. What does that mean? It basically means what we have done is we have hired and contracted with some of the top advertising people in the world. People who spend all their time doing one thing, delivering advertising to the best channels possible to create the best results possible. These are the people who are running the big marketing campaigns for the big companies, not the little internet marketing campaigns on ClickSense. I'm talking the big branding campaigns that are running across channels like Yahoo and like Facebook and like Wall Street Journal and, whatever we can look up the list, but whatever the top 100, websites in the world are, these are them. So you guys, if you want to right now, jump on this website on your own, or you can watch me right now go through it here. You can go to agency.bitbillions.com, and you're going to see here, it's basically talking about advertising. Basically what the agency is it's a program that designs and builds ads for you. So it's an advertising agency service. Now, this includes everything. And you can actually, I'm not going to go into too much detail on the homepage here. You can read it yourself, but I will click on this little link right here. Click for more details about our service. I want to talk about that, the actual service. Basically what it is it's a full entire package for one flat monthly fee. And that is market research, audience analysis, placement strategy, artwork, content, deployment, management of the campaign, new and fresh stuff. Basically wow, we have a lot of background noise. Sorry about that, guys. Basically what the agency is it is a full service, branding opportunity for you. So essentially what you do, it's very simple. You pay one flat monthly fee and you submit a URL, and that's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. Your campaigns in the agency are as simple as a URL. You give us your referring link, whatever your referring link is to whatever program you want to promote, and the agency does all the work for you. They look at your website. They analyze the proper audience for you, the right keywords. They do market industry research. They do, all the research and development of the strategy and the plan. Then they build the right creatives, the right content. They hire professional artists to develop professional ads and professional content, whether that be videos or, or interactive, content or banners or text content or whatever. They build all that content out there. Then they go out and they negotiate on your behalf. They're buying the media. And here's an interesting thing. Let me go back to the homepage. I want to show you this. The media we're talking about is not small, cheap advertising sites. Look, we only buy placement in the top 100 websites on Earth. In other words, if a website is not ranking in the top 100 by traffic, the ads will not be placed there. These are companies, these are placements that require minimum monthly budgets of $10,000. This is massively powerful programming and really, really high-level media. Not cheap programming. This is not, paying a penny per click to try to get other internet marketers to look at your program while they're basically paying a penny per click for you to look at their program. This is new people. These are placements on like the homepage of Yahoo. This is the big media, the real media, where we can get where we can attract new people to the market, new people to your programs. Basically it works, it's pretty simple. Essentially what they're doing is they're doing a few things. First of all, they're compiling everybody's URLs by niche. So like if some people are promoting, you know, health and wellness programs, or if other people are promoting like pay-to-click sites, or some people are promoting like survey sites, or, you know, whatever, there's a lot of different niches. And what they're doing is they're taking all of these niches and they're running one master campaign for the niche. So they run a massive campaign out there to pull as much traffic in as possible for people who might be interested in, you know, a health and wellness program, or people who might be interested in just work from home or whatever. And then they filter that traffic to all the participants of that niche. So basically, if you and 100 other people join and your niche is, you know, health and wellness, then they're going to take and run a massive campaign on health and wellness, and all the traffic that comes in gets filtered among the 100 participants in that campaign. So it's a really simple thing. It's kind of like, I say it's kind of like a cooperative advertising is what it basically is, because everybody's pitching in, and a share of the money that you spend goes to the strategy, a share of it goes to marketing analysis, you know, a share of it goes into, you know, media negotiation, a share of your money goes into the content creation, to the creatives, etc. And then you just sit back and take the benefits. Now I want to talk about something else. It wouldn't be logical to create something like an advertising agency for internet marketers if it also didn't have an affiliate marketing program built into it. So watch this. This is where it's really incredible. You'll see right here on the homepage, it says join our affiliate program and earn up to 40% on every sale. Let's click here on become affiliate. I want to talk about this really fast. This is amazing. This agency works for you as an alternative way to also generate you extra money. Okay? So not only can you promote whatever program you want to promote, whatever that thing is that's out there that you really believe in, and you want to build that, and you want to build a team in that, this is the product to do that for you. For one flat monthly rate, you pay the money, you put in your URL, you sit back and let the leads start pouring in. And then it's your job just to take those leads and turn them into more team players, because this is pulling in new people. You're not rehashing the same other internet marketers you've been rehashing for the last, you know, 6 or 8 months. These are new people that are interested in your product. But if you want to make some money from the agency, you can. You can join our free affiliate program. All you have to do is register. And actually, if you're a BitBillions member, you don't even have to register. You sign in. You're already part of it. And this is something that's not on the site yet, but it will be by tonight. There will be marketing materials and referring links for the agency. So you'll be able to go out and start referring people to the agency. If you join the agency and you refer somebody in, we will pay you a 20% commission on every sale that you generate from your referring link. Now, I'm saying as a free affiliate. You don't have to spend any money. You are not required to spend a penny to make 20% commissions. All you need to do is share your affiliate link with other people, you know, put banners up on websites, send out emails, whatever you do, whatever tools you already use to promote programs, you can simply do that very easily, and you will get paid 20% commission on every sale generated by your referring link, even though you have never spent a penny. This is not a program where you're required to spend any money every month to make money. However, I will say this. If you're an active customer, if you do have a live campaign, so if you've actually paid the monthly fee and submitted a URL into the system, and you are now a live customer in our system, we're going to double your commission. We're going to pay you 40% on every single sale that you refer. Plus, we're going to pay you a bonus. We're going to pay you 2% of all the sales generated on your team. That's down 7 levels, just like in the BitBillions matrix. Every single person in your team down 7 levels that generates a sale, you're going to earn a 2% commission. Now, these are residual commissions. So if you sign up today and you refer somebody and they buy 1 or 2 or 10 campaigns every single month, you're going to get your commission every single month. Okay? Let's talk about money for a minute here. I want to just show you guys some really cool facts. Let's say that you referred 10 customers, okay? And let's say that each of them referred 10 customers. So you have 100 on your team. As a free member, you'd make $199 this month. Every single month. As long as those 10 customers are buying, you're going to make roughly $200 every month. But if you were an active customer, in other words, if you had an active campaign running in the system, we're going to pay you 40% commission. So you would make $400, roughly $400, $399.96 on your direct sales. Plus, you'll get an additional team bonus of $199.98. That's $599.94 per month. let's talk about some numbers here. I just want to show you guys some things. Let's say that, I don't know, let's say hypothetically you were able to recruit 5 people, okay? 5 customers to the system who run a campaign. And let's say each of them brought in 5. So that's 25 people on your team, right? So let's just see what that would produce for you. If you could find 5 people and they could find 5 people, you're pulling down $249.98 per month, okay? What if you did, I don't know, 25 people, and each of those people brought in, I don't know, 25 people. So let's say you had 625 people on your team. How much money would you be making per month then? Look at this, $2,249.78 per month. Now, guys, I want to point something out. This is your minimum earnings, not your maximum. The reason I want to state that is this particular commission calculator is based upon every person only buying one campaign. We all know there's several of us who have multiple programs we're promoting. A lot of people like to be in multiple programs because they understand the concept of multiple revenue streams, right? So what if you've got people in your team that are buying 2 or 3 or 10, campaigns per month? So this is your minimum. This calculator is based upon people only buying one campaign, not buying 5 or 10 or 20. If they're buying 5 or 10 or 20, your earnings are going to be way more than that. But let's dream really big. I just want to show you guys something crazy. What if you spent over the next few years, you just worked and worked and worked and worked and promoted and promoted and promoted, and you referred 5,000 people to the system, right? Your maximum number of people on your team would be 3,279 because this uses the same matrix as GBBG's matrix. So there's 3,279 possibilities. So let's see what that would produce for you. If you referred 5,000 people to the agency and you had a full team of a matrix who was purchasing, look at this, guys. That's a minimum of $206,000 per month. Minimum. This is a great program with amazing commissions. Even a free member who has 5,000 paying customers is making $100,000 a month, guys. Look at this. This is one of the most incredible commission opportunities I've ever seen because even as a free member, you can make great earnings. But if you have an active campaign in the system, your earnings go up incredibly higher. And this is, like I said, this is just based upon one campaign per person. Many people will run more than one campaign because many people have more than one program to promote. So it's highly possible you could have people in your system running 5 or 10 campaigns per month. And that means you're making way more money per month than that. So real quick before we go into the dashboard and talk about that, Dave, any questions or anything we need to catch up on?
One was basically when will the referral links be available for it?
Probably it's within an hour of the site being or the webinar being over. I've been pushing things live to the server all day and just hadn't had time to get that page done. But I will tell you this much. It's very simple to refer to this. Watch. And here's the page I would refer to. I would refer to the affiliate program page. All you have to do is take the URL, put $REFID equals, and put your BitBillions member ID or username there. And voila, you've created a referring link. So anyone who wants to can create a referring link right now because it uses the same exact referring links as BitBillions. So like, for example, if I was using the admin account, bitadmin, then that would be my referring link. It would be agency.bitbillions.com/ I would refer people to the affiliate program page if you want to. You can refer them to the home page. So you could say, use the homepage URL, REFID equals, and then put your username or your member ID number there, and voila, you have it. So like bitadmin would be bitadmin, and then voila, now I've got a referring link that's made a referral here to this page. So anybody who joins under that referral link, voila, they're in my downline. So it's the same exact referring structure as all the other GBBG programs. You just add $REFID equals and then your username to any URL, any of the pages. So if you want to refer them to the Become Affiliate page, you just add your ref ID there, REFID equals, and then your username, and voila, you've referred them to that page. So guys, and we're actually building some banners for this. We're also putting together some email marketing materials and stuff. We wanted to roll this out really, really quick. So unfortunately, a lot of the stuff didn't get live yet, but it's coming live. In the next 24 hours, we'll have quite a few things live. Anything else, Dave, before we go to the dashboard?
Yeah, this is one that's being talked about a bit. Will there be a grace period for signing up?
Yes, there will
And
be.
basically, for people that don't understand what that means, is pretty much for once somebody signs up, the commissions go straight away up to the next person that's active up line of them. So because we've got people that have already got, some people have got very large matrices of people underneath them, if the person down below them was to sign up before they signed up, then the commission would override and go above them. So the question is basically saying, is there going to be a period of time where the commissions are pretty much held until people basically get a bit of time so they can all sign up, so they get the benefit of all their downline?
Yep. Let me go to the dashboard. We can answer that right off the dashboard. And you guys can all do this right now. It's live. So you can sign in, and you just sign in with your GBBG ID that you use to sign in with any of the GBBG websites. Your password and username will work. So let me just sign in real fast. There we go. So we're in the dashboard, and you guys can all go to the dashboard yourselves. It's live already, so you can go there right now. I want to point out a few things. We want to have a little bit of a grace period to let you guys get involved. So it says it right there on the homepage. It says affiliate commission grace period. Basically, because there's two things you can miss out on. First of all, the downline commissions, the 7 levels of downline commission is 2% per level. That can roll over you, so you don't want to be missing those commissions. But most importantly, it's the difference between 20% and 40%. So let's say you had 5 or 10 people join up right now today. Would you rather be paid 40% on their purchase, or would you rather be paid 20%? Well, if you aren't active before they sign up, you're going to miss out, and you're only going to get 20%. But we're going to give you guys a grace period. However, we're not going to tell you how long this grace period is, because I don't want people sitting there waiting till the very last moment. We want to get this agency rolling as fast as possible and get it growing. So, but we're going to give you a little bit of time. So it might be a few hours, it might be a few days. We're not going to tell you how long, but here very soon we'll turn off the grace period. And here's how it's going to work. During the grace period, anyone who has purchased credits, so the way it'll work is it's kind of like our $9 ad network. You load up credits in your system, and then you create campaigns, and then to activate a campaign, you just spend credits on those campaigns. So each credit is worth 30 days for a campaign. So if you create a campaign for a URL and you want to advertise it for 30 days, then you assign 1 credit to it. If you want it to run for 90 days, you would assign 3 credits to it. So every single month is 1 credit. Now then, as long as you have an active campaign running, you will earn 40% commission on all purchases in your team, and you will earn a 2% commission on all purchases in your team down 7 levels. So that's as long as you have an active campaign. However, for the very first commission run, so during the grace period, all you have to do is buy credits. When we run the first commission, what we're going to do is anyone who's already purchased credits, they're going to qualify for commissions. So you don't even have to have an active campaign yet. As long as you purchased credits, you'll qualify on the first commission. So we'll run the first commission. We'll load it up in everybody's earnings page. You'll see all your downline. You'll see all your downline commissions, all your direct referral commissions, etc. And that'll all be paid immediately. And then as soon as that first commission runs, every single commission after that will be based upon whether or not you have an active campaign. Now then, I want to tell you this much. Here in the next few days, or maybe even shorter, as soon as it's ready to go live, we're going to let you guys start creating campaigns. Right now, you'll notice you can't create them, and there's a reason for that. Because we're doing the grace period, the grace period is tied to loading credits. So right now, all you can do is load credits, but that qualifies you for commission. As soon as we run the first commission, this will be active where you can create campaigns. So then you're going to need to create your campaigns. Okay? Then we will look to see if you have campaigns created and you have credits assigned to them. But the first campaigns are not actually going to go live until September 1st. Okay? So you'll have credit. You'll be qualified. As soon as you load a credit and you activate a campaign, you'll have that campaign, active. It'll be considered active because you've assigned a credit to it, and you'll qualify for commission. So any new commissions coming in from there will qualify. But we're not going to actually start running the first set of ads until September 1st. So it's actually kind of cool. If you join today, you buy your credits, and then here in a few days when the when the grace period's over and you start being able to activate your ads, you go ahead and activate your URLs. Your URLs are actually going to be activated all the way through the end of September, because that first month of advertising is going to run from the 1st of September through the end of September. And the reason for that is because this is a full-service ad agency, right? So the company that we're contracting with, the experts that we're using to run these campaigns, they have to have a little bit of time to look at all the URLs that are being submitted, to review the websites, to create a strategy, to hire some professional artists to create professional, banners and ad content. And then they got to go out and negotiate ad placement with the top 100 websites in the world and then start those campaigns. So it takes a little bit of time. So it's not like you're going to create a URL, activate it today, and then boom, you're going to have an ad on the homepage of Yahoo in like 30 seconds. This kind of process doesn't work that fast. So they need a few weeks to get the first campaigns running. After that, once we have some campaigns going, then it'll be almost instantaneous. So after the first campaigns are running and the first niches are planned out and going, then let's say you add a new URL, you'll add the URL, you'll activate it, and within just, hours, it'll already be added to a niche, and then that campaign's niche will be pouring traffic to you. So so there won't be a delay after this first campaign. But this first campaign takes a little bit of time because we have to, give them the time to do the market research, create the content, purchase the placements, and get the campaigns running. So for now, all you really can do is purchase credits. Right now you can go purchase credits. It's actually already live. You can click on purchase credits. You have 3 different options. First thing you need to do is decide how many credits you want to purchase. 1 credit is $99.99. If you purchase 3 credits, you get them for $94.99. There's a $5 discount. If you purchase 6 credits, you save $10 per credit. If you purchase 9 credits, you're saving $15 per credit. And if you purchase 12 credits, you're saving $20 per credit, 20% savings if you buy 12 credits at a time. So, and this is another cool thing, guys. Think about this. Imagine if you refer somebody who loads up a whole bunch of 12 credits and you're getting 40% commission. Let's look at this. 12 credits at $79.99 is $959.88. $959.88. 40% of that means you would earn an instant commission of $383.95. That's instantly. The second they buy those credits, you've earned $383.95. This is cool, guys. Imagine if you've got a downline team of people buying 3 credits, 6 credits, 12 credits at a time. You're making 40% commission on every purchase. Majority of people will buy 1 credit at a time. But there are marketers out there who really understand the value of high quality advertising. They're going to buy 3, 6, 9, 12 credits at a time, generating you 40% commission and the 2% commission that rolls up, on all 7 levels. Imagine if you've got people on your 5th level or 4th level that are buying 12 credits at a time. That's some great downline commissions being generated every single month. And actually, guys, here's the interesting thing. This is not every single month. This is every time a purchase is made, you earn that commission, right? As long as you've got an active campaign running, as long as you have 1 campaign running, every time anyone in your downline makes a purchase, boom, you just earned, if it's your referral, you earned 40%. If it's in your downline, you earn 2%. Boom, instantly. It's immediately credited to your account. So right now, the thing to do is to load up credits and get ready for when we activate the campaigns. As soon as the campaigns go active, you'll know it because you'll be able to click on the create new, and instead of this being here, you'll be able to create campaigns. Campaigns are very simple. All it is a URL. You put in a title and a URL, and that's it. And then you assign credits to it. You say if you want it to run 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, a whole year, however you want to do that. You place that campaign into the system, and as long as you want it to run, that campaign will run in those big, huge ad systems, and you'll get the traffic from that. So it's a pretty simple system. I mean, it's very complex on the backside of what the ad agency is actually doing for us. But on this end, it's a pretty simple system. Dave, any questions?
Yeah, got a few here. One of them, are you able to go back to the, one of the questions that has come up is what methods can be used to pay? And as you can see on here, you've got PayPal, Payza, and Bitcoin. So they're the three methods. There was another related question as well about payment is, can members use earnings to pay?
Not at this time yet, and maybe potentially not. We're still negotiating with PayPal and Payza as to whether or not they'll allow that. Payment processors are very, 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 very finicky right now about how money flows, because what the biggest problem is, we can't allow money to come in from one source and out through another source. So it has to be very well managed, and so certain products qualify for being able to be paid for with earnings and certain don't. And I don't know the answer on agency yet. I'm still waiting for that answer.
This one I answered, but I'll ask it anyway. What if I don't get good results, for example, 2 sign-ups in a month or not in a month? Are there any guarantees?
There's no guarantees. No, this is an advertising agency. All the agency can do is promote your URL and drive traffic to your, to your ads, and that's up to you what happens there. I will say this though. Well, and I guess let's re-ask that question. Are you talking about results on your ad campaigns, or are you talking about results on your on building your downline for the agency? Because I'll say, let's put it this way. Let's say you pick up the phone right now and you call Yahoo and you say, hey, I want to buy a banner on your homepage on Yahoo. Okay, and they say, okay, yeah, we'll put a banner on the homepage. It'll cost you $1 million for 24 hours. And you say, okay, what can you guarantee me how many people will sign up? Yahoo's going to say no. They'll say you can have a banner for $1 million. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, and that's basically what I answered anyway. And he has said back the results on ads. I mean, there's nowhere, no ad company will be able to give you guarantees on results on ads, because it comes down to the quality of your ad for starters, the quality of what you're selling. I mean, if people see it and they want it, then they'll buy it. If people see it and they don't want it, then they won't. There's no way to be able to tell what sort of result you're going to get.
That's
Obviously,
right.
You can target ads and that, and there's ways to be able to target ads to the people that are going to be more likely. But even the most targeted ads, there's still people that will have highly targeted advertisements and still won't make a sale, simply because people don't want what they're offering.
But guys, you have to think about this. Think about this from this perspective. The whole purpose for agency is the fact that we are hiring a professional company to run professional ads in the best quality places on the internet. So we're expecting that these will be high quality ads with good content and that they will attract a lot of traffic. And we're expecting that the locations that these are placed in will attract new traffic. Not, you can go waste as much money as you want to on ClickSense or on, pay-to-click sites, basically marketing your program to other marketers if you want to, and you can see the results. You guys, I'm sure you get some signups from it. I'm sure that there are results from that. All advertising has some sort of results. I don't know and it's almost impossible to measure those results. The good thing about internet advertising is you can measure that, and I will tell you this much: on the dashboard here, once we get this running, you'll see that in the campaigns, you're going to have the title of the campaign, the target, that's the URL, and they're going to show you views, the expiration date of this campaign, and the status. So like if it's live or inactive or whatever. Actually, there's an inactive tab here. So you will see how many people responded to your ad in the views, because in order for you to get a view in this system, that means somebody has to have actually already responded to the ad itself on the media. So like if there's a banner that's on Yahoo, they have to actually have clicked that to go through the filter and land on your URL. So you won't even get a view unless they've actually responded to the ad in the first place. So so you'll at least be able to gauge that, that result, the result of how many people have actually come to your URL through this program. Now then again, that's really based on your landing page. All the agency can do is get traffic to the URL that you want promoted. It's up to you at that point to turn those people into signups or customers or whatever. I mean, you can go buy 1 million hits to whatever website you want to, but it's really the content of the website that's going to determine if people buy anything or sign up. So there's no guarantees, but we will tell you that we're hiring extremely highly qualified and quality professionals to run these ad campaigns. So we're expecting a lot of traffic from it. We're expecting to generate quite a bit of traffic and new traffic, not not rehashes of the same people that are on the same pay-to-click sites all the time. Now then, I will go back to one thing, though, I was going to say. If you're talking about the agency downline, one thing you do have going for you on the agency is we are using the same 3x7 forced matrix as GBBG. So anybody above you promoting, you're going to get spillover from that. So your downline in the agency is being built automatically by you and your upline, okay? And we're planning to do quite a few webinars. We're planning to do quite a bit of marketing and advertising on this. So, you know, me, David Newman, everybody above you in the whole entire system is going to be working together to build your downline for you in the agency. So that's one good thing. I mean, I can't guarantee your downline will grow, but I will tell you that there's an army of people in GBBG that are already working to build their downlines. And because this is a 3x7 forced matrix, obviously, you know, there's spillover involved there. So if somebody above you is promoting, then there's chances that you'll get those active members in your downline. And if you have an active campaign, you'll catch that commission. Anything else, Dave?
Yeah, we've got a few here.
Okay.
Okay. I think this has basically been answered, and it's probably not worded the best way. If people in our current downlines through BitBillions, do they stay within if they run a campaign? I basically think what he's asking is for people that are already in their matrix, if they join agency, are they getting commissions? The simple answer for that is yes. You will get the commissions from people that are already in your matrix. The matrix is, if you've got 1,000 people in your matrix and any of them use agency, they're in you're going to get the commissions from it.
That's right.
Simple as that.
Yeah, it's all the GBBG programs use the same exact matrix. So everybody that's in your BitBillions matrix is already in your agency matrix. They're already there.
Should we sign up under our own referral link?
I don't really, I mean, it's up to you. And actually, I will talk about it. There's like, let me tell you 3 or 4 things that are coming. Go ahead, Dave.
I think they, in this case, if they've got a membership, they've already got their ID anyway. Mm-hmm. So they just go into the settings and they go straight to it. If anyone that's a member of BitBillions is effectively already in agency, they've just got to click onto the dashboard for it.
Yeah, you just need to sign into agency. And we'll add that link. You know, right now there's a link in all of the GBBG stuff. You have the links to all of them. That'll be there here very soon. Agency will be live, so you can go between all of our platforms from the settings, you know, menu. You can jump to the earners platform, you know, the regular BitBillions dashboard like this, you know, and then we'll have a drop-down menu here where you'll be able to click on agency and just jump straight over to the agency. So if you have accounts in GBBG already, so let's say you already have 5 or 10 or 100 accounts, all you have to do is sign into all those accounts. Any of those accounts can already sign into agency. They're already in the system because they're already in our matrix. I want to point something out though. Because of agency and because of BBC, we've had people requesting to be able to create new accounts. Right now, it's, you know, if you've got a profile, you can't create a new account. And so we're building a tool. It should be live in the near future where you can create new accounts under yourself. So if you wanted to have 4 or 5 accounts, you know, underneath each other in the agency, you will be able to build that. It'll be a little while before that's live, but that is coming. That is planned and it's being developed. So there will be a time soon when you can, from within one of your accounts, you can create an account under it. Now that doesn't mean it would be necessarily immediately under it in the matrix, because if you've already got, you know, 3 children under your account, then your new account's going to go somewhere below them in the matrix. But people like to be able to put new accounts under themselves, you know, and build multiple, you know, business centers. So we will allow that. That will be possible. A couple things that are missing right now on this dashboard that are coming. One of them is the marketing materials. We'll have a marketing link over here soon, and you'll have some banners, and you'll have some email content and some text ad content that you guys can use. Just copy and paste. It'll have already have your, you know, your referral links built into there. Another thing that's missing is your referral link. Right now, if you go to My Account, since agency is basically built on the GBBG network, your profile and account is the same as GBBG. The referrals and team genealogy is the same, and your earnings history is the same. So we're just linking those back to your primary account. So like if you click on profile and account, it takes you to your profile inside of GBBG because that is the same profile. It's the same exact network. Agency uses all the same information as BitBillions. So we'll be adding your referring link and all of that stuff as soon as it's launched. Part of the reasons it's not there yet is we couldn't really add it before we launched it because we were trying to keep the launch a secret until this webinar.
That pretty much answered the next one, which was, will this new op be linked to BitBillion's accounts or profiles? So he's talking about IDs or profiles.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense, you basically said it's by IDs.
Yeah, it's all the same. I mean, all the accounts are the same accounts. All the profiles are the same profiles. Everything's exactly the same as your BitBillions account. It's just...
this one's been answered as well, was will you be able to see how many views and clicks you get? And you've got that pretty much. Well, it says views. It doesn't say how many clicks, does it?
Well, we won't be able to measure clicks because here's why. Once we've delivered traffic to your URL, you're the only one who can tell whether or not somebody clicked anything because there is no clicks on this. All this traffic goes to your website. It goes to you, whatever URL you're trying to promote, it goes there. So the only thing we can do is show you views. We can show you how many people we would delivered to your URL. What they did once they got to your site is up to you.
In a way, the views is clicks.
Yeah.
Because they have clicked on your site.
Mm-hmm.
So they have got to your site. Whereas if you put a banner on a website and the views for that banner is how many times they've seen the banner, the clicks is how many times they've clicked on it. In this case, the views is how many times they've actually gone to your website, not just how many times they've seen a banner.
That's right. Oh, and I want to tell you all 2 new features that are coming too, and this is global through all of GBBG, not just at agency, but it's because of agency that we're building this. And this will help you guys build your teams. Every time a commission is earned, so when we calculate these first commissions, every time a commission is earned, every single member that earned that commission or should have earned that commission is going to get an email message. And there's also, we're putting a new message and there's going to be an inbox right up here by the GBBG settings. There'll be a little envelope and it'll have a number there if you've got an inbox. You'll be able to click on it. So like let's say for example that you're in BitBillions and one of the downlines in your team purchases a, I don't know, a 12 credits pack, right? So let's just do the calculation on this real fast. Let's go real fast and let's say that I'm in your downline, okay? And I go and I join agency and I load up 12 credits, right? So I click submit and I decide I'm going to pay with PayPal. So I pay. Okay, I pay $959.88 for my 12 credits. Now, let's say you're not a member of agency or you don't have, let's say you don't have an active campaign in agency right now, okay? Well, you would actually still get a commission, right? Let's say I was in your downline and I bought 12 credits. So $959.88. You're going to get a message, you're going to get an email that says, congratulations, you just earned $191.97 from agency. So that's good, right? You just made nearly $200, and you didn't have to do anything. But it'll also say, however, your commission could have been $383 if you had an active campaign. Okay? Now then, that's for the direct commission. Now all the overrides, all the 2% commissions, so let's say that $959.88 times crud, I'm messing up my calculator here. $959.88 times 0.02. So that would be a $19 commission, right? So every single person in your that's between you and me in the downline is going to get an email that says, congratulations, a member of your downline just purchased 12 agency credits, generating a commission of $19.19. But unfortunately, since you don't have an active campaign, you didn't get paid that commission, and it was paid to your upline. So we're going to have a messaging system that delivers a message every time somebody misses a commission. This will help you guys building your teams because when your team members start getting emails all the time going, I just missed $20, I just missed $20, I just missed $20, I just missed $20, that'll start to make them wondering, man, what do I need to do to be catching these $20 commissions? And we'll also be putting that into an internal messaging system too. So every time a commission rolls over someone, they'll get an email letting them know that that commission rolled over them. And every time somebody gets a commission, they'll get an email letting them know they got that commission. Now, we're going to give you guys an opt-out. Obviously, we can't spam people, so there'll be an opt-out in your account system, so you'll be able to go to your account and you'll be able to opt out of commission emails if you want to. But if you want to leave those turned on, you can get commission notifications, and that way every single time you're paid, you get a notification in your email and you get a notification in your account that you earned a commission, or you didn't earn a commission that you should have earned. So I hope that this will help you guys building your teams. That's another tool that's coming, in the next few days. Well, actually, it will come the minute we calculate the first commissions on agency, this first commission run, then that notification system will also go live and all those emails will go out. So here's the crazy thing, guys. Think about this. Right now we're in an affiliate commission grace period. We're not telling you who's purchasing. We're not giving you any information on you don't know. Maybe 15 people below you have already loaded up 3 credits. How do you know? The day we run commissions is the day you're going to get a bunch of emails letting you know either you did make these commissions or you could have made these commissions. So you're going to find out the day we run commissions. You're going to get a bunch of emails letting you know either way whether or not you earned money.
Okay, another one is, do we get a view of the ads promoted by the agency?
Yeah, you can go to the Yahoo homepage anytime you want to. Or you can go to Facebook. You can go to Reddit. These ads are going to be placed in the top 100 websites in the internet, so I'm pretty sure you can find them.
Another one is, can we have a testimonials page eventually, which will help to grow this?
Yeah, and that's something that David Newman and I were talking about that already with the $9 ad network and with a few of the other things, is trying to get some testimonials. So if any of you guys will just send us your testimonials, especially any of you who've been running ads on $9 ad network, we already want to start generating that. We just need maybe that's something you can put in the next newsletter, Dave. Just put out a newsletter asking people for testimonials, because as soon as we get testimonials, I'll put them on the site. That's no problem at all. We just have to have people send them to us so we can, because I don't want to create fake testimonials. I want to put real, honest testimonials on the site.
Are there any advantages to creating multiple campaigns for a single website? Will this lead to increased traffic?
Yeah, it would lead. The way it works is this. Okay, let's say that there's 100. Let's say 100 people in the niche of, I don't know, work from home, whatever niche it is. Okay, if you owned 5 of those campaigns, then you're going to get 5 out of the 100. So if there's 100, then you're going to get 5% of the traffic. Whereas if you only have 1 campaign, you'll get 1% of the traffic. So yeah, the more campaigns you have running in a niche, the more. And now here's one thing. Right now, we're not going to let you guys choose the niches. We're going to let the pros do it, because they really are much better at analyzing that. But later, we'll probably offer some tools. Once we've started to build some consistency and some history, and we have data on it, we'll start to build out niches, so you guys will be able to say, I'm going to submit this URL, and I want it to run in this niche category or whatever. And actually, the long-term plan is that agency can grow into a full-service digital ad agency, not just an ad agency for internet marketers. So what I mean by that is, eventually we want to build agency to the point where, let's say you're a plumbing company and you want to generate plumbing clients. You can run ads in the plumbing niche, or I don't know, hotels and travel agencies or whatever. So we want to build this eventually to be a full-service digital ad agency for any niche, not just for internet marketing. But right now, we're launching first, and we're going to build the platform first, all around internet marketing programs. So, anybody who has an internet marketing or a work from home or an alternative income type of program, that's what we're going to focus on first. And there's a reason for that. We need to compile people into categories. If we only had one person sign up in the plumbing niche, we're not going to be able to deliver great results for that person. We need several of them before we could deliver good results, because this is a cooperative program. A portion of your money that's spent goes to a lot of different categories. So we need to have a bulk of people to be able to have a really effective ad. So if we keep it in the internet marketing field right now, then we can keep a limited number of niches and put more money into the actual ads, generating you guys more traffic.
Can agency free members without credits get some commission from spillover from the upline members?
No. You will only, if you're a free member, you will get 20% commission on your direct referral sales, period. There is no matrix commission for free members.
So this is another one to do with multiple accounts. My primary account is on one of the lower accounts on my own tree. So if I use my primary account ID and members above that account join, do I still get commissions?
Okay.
It's a little complicated, isn't it?
Wait, you mean your own? Okay, so like if you have a primary account who's like 3 levels below one of your own accounts, then as long as you have active campaigns in each of your accounts, you'll catch commissions on each of those accounts. But I mean,
Yeah.
it has to be downline, and this is not based upon profiles. This is based upon accounts. So each account catches its own commissions.
So the other part on that is with the primary one being lower down, whatever account sponsored that primary one would be getting the direct commissions.
That's right.
Even if it's free. But none of the other ones above it will get the 2% ones unless they have a campaign running themselves.
That's right. Yeah. In order for an account to catch a commission, they have to have a live campaign in that account. But let's say you have an account, and then on your 4th level is your primary account, but that primary was referred by your top account. Then when you buy a campaign in your primary account, then your top account will still catch the 20% free commission. But it's pretty simple to summarize it this way, guys. Okay, if an account is free, in other words, it does not have an active campaign, all it can earn is 20% commission from its direct referrals. Okay, that's all that it can earn. If an account has an active campaign, it earns 40% commission on all its direct referrals, plus it earns 2% commission down 7 levels.
Okay, one part or half of one of the questions wasn't really answered. It's a simple answer, but the question was, what is the method of depositing and withdrawals? We already covered the deposits. The withdrawals is basically the same as any other withdrawals on BitBillions.
Yeah, to create your payout account,
it'll be added to your normal earnings.
Yeah, just go to your BitBillions account. Every program uses the same account. So you go to your profile, and then you go to your payout method. You have on your profile, everybody has a profile in BitBillions, and you have a payout info, and you choose your payout method and your email address, and voila. Then you say how you want that payout to come to you, and that payout will go. It's the same for all BitBillions accounts, because if you go to statistics on BitBillions and click on earnings, all your earnings are poured into one account. So all the earnings accumulate here from every single program into one account, and then they all go to your master payout account through your master profile. So under the agency, it's the same thing. The agency uses the exact same payout profile. You don't have to requalify or submit new documents for payouts, for identification or anything. It all uses the same exact accounts and same exact profiles that you already have in BitBillions.
Will you be sharing 50% of the profits into BitBillions as with other businesses?
Yes. There's a portion that goes into the pools from the agency, as with anything. That's a rule among all GBBG programs, is that a portion of all earnings goes into the pools. Yes. That all the questions? Okay. Okay, guys. Well, we've had a pretty long webinar already. It's been right at a little bit over an hour. So why don't you guys let us know if you have any further questions. And guys, here's what I want to do. I've added some things. If you look at the community section of BitBillions or agency or pretty much any of our sites, I think have this now. I've added the Skype chat link in there. I've also added the newsletter sign up link there. So make sure your downlines know that, or if you're talking to people about agency or BitBillions or whatever, make sure that they know about the live Skype chat, because we can use that live Skype chat to work and help people to to answer questions, to help them out with building their agency account or whatever. So if you guys will get people to the Skype room, because those of you who are in the live Skype chat know David Newman and I and most of our Founders Advisory people are pretty active in there regularly. So we're there constantly to answer questions, to help you guys build your downlines. If you're talking to somebody about agency, say you brought somebody to the agency homepage and they've read through it, they understand everything, they've looked at the details about the service, they really understand it, but they've got a few questions. Bring them into the Skype room. I'm sure that there's one of us leaders that'll be in there, and we can handle that question. We can help you build your downline. We can help you get those people to join. And who knows, maybe you've got somebody you're talking to that's a really good marketer, and he's on the fence. He's trying to decide, do I want to buy 1 month or do I want to buy 12 months? Well, maybe he has a few specific questions that I could answer for him that'll help, make him decide to buy a 12-month campaign and make you a $400 commission. I think that would be really good for you if we could do that. So don't hesitate to get people into that Skype room. We can really help you guys build your business there. We've recorded this webinar. I'll be sending it over to David Newman today for him to edit it, and then we'll get it online as soon as possible so you guys can use it to promote. Personally, if I was you and I was promoting the agency, you have to think about the agency from two standpoints. You have a product that you need to promote, so you need to get people to the homepage so that they can understand what is the actual product. The product is a solution to marketing for internet marketers. It's an advertising solution, and it's a really effective one. I mean, we're talking about letting people buy a portion of the traffic from major media sources, for as little as $79 a month. I mean, it's a really good deal. But you also want to tell them about the affiliate program. So you can click on Become Affiliate and take them over here. And one of the things I really like about the Become Affiliate program is right here, the commission calculator. You can talk to people and you can help them understand, if you referred 100 people and you had 1,000 people on your team, you're going to make a nice commission every month. You're going to be making $6,000 a month. I mean, think about that, guys. You can sit here and look at this and try to guess, or try to build your business and try to estimate, what my potential earnings are as a business. Go into your BitBillions account and look and see, how many referrals do you have? How many people are in your downline? That's your team. Your downline is your team. Your referrals are your referrals. Let's say you sign into, David Newman, do me a favor. How many referrals do you have?
Personals or?
Yeah, personals.
I think it's around 1360.
So 1,360 personals. How many people are in your genealogy?
32, whatever it is, 3259.
Oh, you've got a full matrix, so 3279. Okay, so watch, guys. Let's say every single one of the accounts underneath David Newman was buying one campaign a month. Look at that. That's $60,951 per month. Now we know that that's probably not going to happen, right? He said he had 1,360 accounts. What if 10% of those guys participated? That's 136, right? And he has a full matrix. So let's say 10% of his full matrix participates. That's 328 basically. How much commission would that be per month? That's $6,000 a month. Pretty nice commission, And that's if only 10% of his matrix participates.
The other thing about commissions, and a lot of people talk about inactive accounts and that. One of the things with the way the commission structures have been set up in the matrix is that it goes up through active accounts and that. So the members have to have actually made their free account. Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. If you've got inactive accounts, you could actually have people that join up from outside of your matrix if you've got more than 7 levels. And if the members are inactive there, it's just going to jump over them and
the
go into you anyway.
The 2% commission is on a rollover basis. So you could be earning from people on your 14th or 15th level if there's people between you and them that are inactive. It just rolls up. The way it works is this: when somebody purchases a campaign, we pay a 2% commission on that, and we just keep rolling it up. We actually pay 7 different 2% commissions. So let's say we say, okay, we're going to calculate the first line. So we say, who's his parent? If his parent's not active, then we just look at the next parent. Are they active? If no, then we look at the next one. We just keep going all the way up until we find an active person, and we pay that person 2%. So there could be 14 people that missed a commission there. And imagine if that was a $20 commission. Imagine if you missed a couple hundred $20 commissions, The person way up the line is going to be really happy, right? He's got people on his 14th level making him money because all the matrix commissions flow up until they hit an active person. The direct commissions don't flow up because there is no flow up. It's either free or active. So it's either 20% or 40%, period. But all the others flow up. Let's talk about David Newman's thing. We were talking about, $655 per month. But imagine how many people below his matrix, we said, okay, here's what we calculated 10% participating. That means 90% of the people in his matrix are not participating. That means anybody below them that are purchasing, that's going to flow over them to David Newman. So his earnings would probably be even more than this. This is a great thing. That's one of the things I love about our rollover commission is it's basically compression in one place. If somebody's inactive, then they just don't get paid. The person above them does. But we're going to put this email program together. It's coming out, in the next day or two. as soon as we run the first commissions on agency, there's going to be a lot of people, and this might generate some activity. It might get some of your inactive people going, because if they suddenly got a couple hundred emails saying they missed big commissions, they might be going, wait a minute, what do you mean I just missed? Or the other good thing is, what if they catch some 20% commissions? What if you've got a couple hundred people in your downline that get an email next week that says, congratulations, you just made $20. I think that's going to pull them in, and they might get more, they might start becoming active again. So this email notification system, we hope, will energize and reinvigorate, any of your downlines that are already not active. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. Then we'll get this edited and we'll get it online as early as we can, so that you guys can use it in your marketing. Promote this as much as you want to. We'll get the promotional tools live by today, and also try to get people to the live Skype room, because we can talk to them in person, and we can actually, we can call them, we can work with people, and we can help you guys build your downline. So that Skype room is a tool for you to use.
And also join the Facebook pages and the Facebook groups as well, because the more people we have in there, the more that it goes out and it's seen by other people.
That's right.
So the bigger that and the more active those rooms are, the more new people that aren't involved with it will end up seeing that there's something happening there. I mean, if they go and look at the page and there's 200 people and they go, well, that's not very big. If they look at the page and there's 2,000 people in it, then they go, oh, let's have a look at what's going on here. It's obviously pretty popular.
Guys, every one of you should do this. Go to your back office, to your dashboard, and open up the community tab. Join our Skype room. All you have to do is click there. You need to have your Skype open so that it'll join you. So log into Skype, then click this, and that'll join you right into the room. Sign up for our newsletter so you can stay up to date on everything happening. If you need support, there's our email for support. You can read our blog posts. Here's the forum. This is a link for our YouTube channel that's got all of our webinars and videos on it. This is the Facebook page. So as David Newman was saying, jump on our Facebook page and like it, so that we've got more numbers there, and we can help spread the word and encourage people to participate. We also have a Twitter channel, and we have a LinkedIn page. So you guys can just click these links. It opens up in a new window. You won't even leave your back office. You jump in there. All you have to do is click like, and you're on our Facebook page, and then you'll get updates through Facebook. So, join our Skype room, join the newsletter, like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and voila, you're in our whole entire community, and you're helping us to build that community, which just helps you. It helps you to build your downline. So it's a win-win for all of us. All right, Dave, anything else, or are we good?
I think we've blown them away enough for now.
I hope so. All right, guys. Well, I'll get this recorded. We'll catch you guys later, and we'll be in the Skype room if you guys have any questions, or if you've got any recruits that have any questions. See you guys later, and thanks a lot for attending today's webinar.
Have a great one, guys.